One, two, three. Okay, hang on. Seem to have miscalculated something here. Give me a second. There we go. You gotta remove my mark here. I removed my tape. I had my table set up wrong, so my tape was in the wrong spot, and I was out of tape, so I need to rearrange my tape. Okay. There we go. All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and all those in between. Welcome back to Spartan 923 Gaming. I'm your host, Spartan 923, aka Firehawk 5150, aka Lucas, and we are back on the model builds. So we are on our new build, the Death Stinger Zoid. This is a beast of a Zoid, I will tell you. Not as big as our Gogulus, but as intimidating. There's only one Zoid that is considered more powerful than this one, so to speak. Well, the thing is that I don't know a lot of lore, but from the knowledge of lore I know, the Death Stinger is only second to the Death Soarer as far as power. Now, there is another unit called the King Gogulus, which I've never really seen in action, but I know it took on like from what I've heard, it took on 5 Death Soarers and ripped them apart. So, that's neither here nor there. But, the Death Stinger is a very formidable Zoid. I have the Iron Bible up to help explain a few things about it. We'll go over what we can. I've got the music going as usual. So, please be understanding about that. If the music shuts off, just kindly leave me a note saying, hey, the music stopped, and I will get it back up and running. So, I know that the last song is usually Cosmic, and I try to look for that one and try to get back up and running as quick as I can. So, do be kind. Why are we doing this Sunday? We're doing this Sunday because Saturday I had D&D, and I don't get to do D&D a lot, and my stream can take a break for me to go and escape for a while. So, not that I don't enjoy being around with you guys, but I need an escape. I need time, and that's what yesterday was. So, and we're here now. So, anywho, things are locking up. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're good. So, also, if you see me giggling or anything, it's because I am listening to other stuff in the background, because as much as I love listening to lo-fi, it also puts me to sleep, and I do not want to fall asleep mid-build. So I don't want you guys worrying about me conking out or something like that. We will just do as we do. Usually there's... That is not... No. I'm not that tired. Yes, so here we go. We're working on the head, as usually we start. As far as our schedule goes, this Tuesday we will be starting our Devil May Cry series playthrough for the holidays. I've got a few runners for the name that this run's gonna be. And just like the Halo series, we will run this until the series is done. Meaning, if we don't finish it this year, it'll continue into next year, holiday season. So we'll go from there. But I'm super excited to play it. It's gonna be great. And then this Thursday, it could be Helldivers, could be GTA, could be something else. We're gonna see how we feel. I will say I'm still wrapping my head around Zoomzel being gone. It is still kind of fresh in my brain. I actually had to walk him out on Friday, so it was kind of rough for me. I tell you, there's no bad feelings between me, Claire Zoomzel about him leaving. There's not. I kind of had a feeling that eventually Zoomzel was going to move on in his life as far as his job goes. Did I think it would affect the stream much? No. But now that he's doing something that takes him like out of state and everything else, it does impact the stream, and it does weigh on me a bit. And it's still a bit fresh in my brain, and I'm doing my best. You just gotta kind of work with me here. I'm not gonna like break down crying, but I will. There will be times where if someone brings it up, I'll probably be like, "Yeah, let's not talk about it right now because I'm still processing everything, and I don't want it's a grieving process. You don't want to be angry at the person. You don't want them to think that you hate them for what they did, and I don't. And I'm dealing with it step by step, and I'm the long and short of it. I'm very happy for Zoomzel. I'm very happy he's found something he wants to do, and that he thinks is going to be a benefit to him. And I can only expect him to enjoy himself and do what he can. Yeah, thank you, thank you, GWYYKW. Okay, and then next Saturday we'll be back on this. We are currently at 152 followers. That is 8 away from our new goal of 160 followers. If we can hit that goal by the end of the year, that'd be amazing. But I'm not expecting it. But get out there, tell your friends, have them just drop a follow, even if they don't want to watch our stuff, because that will get this video to someone who would want to watch it, and then they can fill in the gap of your friend removing their follow and putting their follow in. So that would be awesome. If you really want to contribute to the channel, though, like actually like help out, something like that, beyond just suggesting us, you should hit the subscribe button, because not only does it get rid of those pesky ads and stuff like that, it also helps us out with server fees, maintenance fees, groceries, and diapers for little baby Bray. With the holiday season coming up, every little bit counts, especially to help with presents and stuff like that. So we appreciate that as well. And the last thing I have to say is we have changed our name on YouTube. Instead of being the super elongated Spartan 923 Gaming VODS, we are now known as Spartan 923 on YouTube. I was talking to some of my friends who really wanted to watch the videos. They asked, well, what's your channel? And I said, oh, Spartan 923 Gaming VODS. They're like, that is a lot. And I'm like, yeah, I've been getting that a lot. That people say that the YouTube name was very, very big and very hard to remember. So I lowered it down to Spartan 923, and our @ is still Spartan 923 Gaming VODS, or Spartan 923 Gaming at least. So it can still be found. We shortened up the name so it'd be easier for people to remember, and I think some people are pretty happy with it. So I don't have much else to say, so we're going to go ahead, get the cameras aligned, get the other one up and running, and get this build going. So let's go ahead and get this going here. I've got all my tools, I got my Q-tips, I got my wipes, I got my headphones, and my detailing pins, and my snips. We're good to go. So yeah, let's get going. Switch over to build cam. There we go. And angle down to the tape. And that one on for the build there. Alright, now let's see what runners we're going to need. We're going to need runner E, F, PC, and P, and O. So we have a PC. I have all of them back here. We have E, F, J, that's L, M, O. Okay. Then there was P. Oh, there's P. Okay. So, a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Okay, so let me get my headphones on. Yeah, nothing like my shirt slightly tucked over. I should really tuck my shirts in these. My apologies. Okay, crack open my drink. Okay, let's do this. Okay. So why the Death Stinger? It actually came down to several builds. It was several tiny ones. Well, one about the same size, and then one tiny one. And I actually let Rio pick it out. She said I like the giant scorpion, and so I saved up and purchased the the giant scorpion. So, and it's like a deep sea scorpion too. So okay, there we go. And I kind of like this one because the detailing is going to be kind of minor, if anything, because most of the main body is black. So, there we go. Have I built any models in the time down from this? Yes, actually, I have. I actually have one of them sitting above me. I did. My partner found a few Pokemon ones, and they were her first models. I'm so proud of her. She built them both. She built all three of them on her own without my help. Well, very little of my help. Mostly, I just helped out when there were like nubs or something that needed to be cut off or something like that. But they were all very, very easy to build. So she built them all on her own, applied stickers, everything. They are very cute. She got a Pikachu and an Eevee and a Rayquaza. Those are all Pokemon. They're all very neat. And then I was a bit jealous about it. So I bought two. I bought a Lucario and Raylu, um, which was one kit, and then I bought my one of my favorite Mystic Pokemon, which was Lugia. And I tell you, Lugia is a. I always thought was a beautiful Pokemon. Its story was interesting, and also when Pokemon Go came out, I was part of a group, an unofficial group called the Lugia Alliance, which was people who said, "I don't care what team you're on, we're all here to play," and it was good. I mean, some people were serious about it, and other people weren't. So, first empty frame. Ooh, first empty runner. Ooh. Sorry. And our driver, our pilot. Yeah, see? PCP. It's PCP, literally. I mean, look, it. Oh, I could show you on the. Yeah, see, PCP, PCP. Oh, it's too bright. I could bring the Lucario down here for you. I mean, F12. All right. Oh, that's F. E17. Um, let's see. Another Discord question. Did you ever take your Gojos to the store? Yes, I did, and they loved it. They thought it was amazing. Especially the lady that sold it to me. She thought it was great. She wasn't really expecting me to bring it up there to show them, and she was very, very worried about me bringing it. And but I had like packed it in a box and everything and all that, so I wasn't too concerned from it. But there we go. Oh yeah, this is the cockpit. What am I currently watching? I'm watching Gaming Beaver once again. He makes good content. What can I say? I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna argue with you people about what I watch. Actually, I want to test something with my line pins and see. It doesn't really stand out that much. I mean... Well, that was the only detailing I needed to do on this anyway. So... Okay. So, we'll put our driver in there. And then there is a little command console that I have to use tweezers to put down. There we go. Now he is in place. And close his capsule. Okay. There we go. That's the driver's seat. Okay, 6 and 7. Give me F. There we go. Beautiful. I know this is probably boring as heck for everybody that I'm detailing and everything. Okay, back to it. Sorry. There we go. One sinister little eye there. Abuga. Okay. Good. And then 010. Okay. Sorry, I had to. What's with the wet wipe? The wet wipes are for my fingers and for clearing off additional detailing lines that I put on. So let's read a little bit about the Death Stinger. All right, so the Death Stinger is a bit of an oddity, being so large for a sea scorpion type, but it also leaves a strong impression on the viewer. The model kit exhibits all the unique features we got to see in the anime, including the ability to switch between land and sea mode. It's very true. In the series, this was able to traverse both ocean and land, and in a very rare moment, was able to swim through lava. So, yeah, that was a bit of a thing. Truly a beast. Okay, so that is the capsule. All right. There we go. Hello, Freddy. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining us for our model build. Why do I sound tired? Oh, because I am. So I walked an entire neighborhood for the little guy on Friday and was very tired from that. And then I had a whole day of mental gymnastics playing D&D yesterday. So that was very tiring, but fun. It was worth it. Um, and then I had today, which I had to do groceries. I had to change oil in a car. I had to move a lawnmower, move a chop saw. I had to do a lot of stuff today, and I am just kind of worn down a bit. Uh, and it's kind of a bummer because I really wanted to just hang out with the little guy today and just have some fun. And I've just been so tired that by the time I got back from everything I was doing, he was having his nap and I was just kind of done for the day. So I came down here, did some work, and then relaxed for a little bit. Then he woke up. I spent a little time with him before stream. Then I made myself an early dinner. And then I started stream. So hopefully I'll be able to have him come down on stream uh, and have a little bit of screen time with him. So, for anyone who is asking about the wipes, this is what I'm talking about. Is if you look close, well, I don't think you'll be able to because this camera is garbage. It's mostly here just to display this. It doesn't really show anything, but if you see, I kind of put a bit more of a heavy mark on that one. You can kind of see it, not much. But that's why I use the wet wipes for, is I take it and I will go over that and kind of take some of the ink off. Oh, I have guests. Daddy. Hello, Bubsy. Daddy's been wanting to see you all day, you know? Yeah. We had such a good time in the morning before Daddy had to do all of his work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is okay. We have tomorrow.
I know we do. We do indeed. So let Daddy pause this. Come here. Come here. Let Daddy see you.
I had strawberries and blueberries for dinner.
Oh, yeah? Strawberries and blueberries?
Yeah.
And I heard you were playing with your new toy truck, too?
Earlier I was.
Yeah. Booga, 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 booga. And then we're going to ask Grandma for more wet wipes for you tomorrow.
Yeah, see, I learned that the remote makes the truck move.
Yes, you did. Oh, can we get you on camera here? There we go. There he is on the little camera. Say hi to Auntie Freddie. Hello, Auntie Freddie. Hello, Auntie JC. Hello. Yay.
So we had a fun Halloween.
Yes, you were a shrimp, weren't you?
Yeah, shrimpy shrimp.
Oh, he just did a nuzzle. Oh, Daddy missed you so much
Lots of
today.
candy.
I missed you
from
so
all
much
the
today.
nice ladies.
Yeah. Oh. He keeps tugging under my chin. It's too cute.
Yeah, he's being a very adorable boy today. Hi, Bubba.
He keeps nuzzling under my chin. You're killing Daddy.
He missed Daddy.
Oh, I missed you too. Oh.
He's
But you know everything.
Good boy,
You know
Mom.
everything I do is to make it so that you're comfy. You know.
Yeah.
Everything I do is to help out around here so that you're comfy and can have fun.
Mom Mommy made some Kool-Aid, so
Oh,
we're gonna
yeah?
have some diluted Kool-Aid tonight.
Oh, you sure you want to give him sugar before bed?
He still has 2 hours.
Okay. All right. As long as it's a little, not
Yeah.
a lot. So.
Say it's just a little.
Yeah, you could.
It's mostly
You look
water.
like you had a busy day.
Oh, he did.
You look tired.
We're watching Paw Patrol now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. From what I hear, your
cuddling.
favorite character is Marshall the Dalmatian. Yeah. 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 Daddy had a Dalmatian when he was a kid. His name was Fraser. Oh, why are you so cute right now?
Yeah.
He loves Bluey. He loves Bluey, yes. Actually, one of the first Bluey episodes him and I ever watched together, he was newly born, brought him home from the hospital, and this one here was zonked out of her mind. So she needed to sleep, and he was crying into the night. I got up and I played Sleepy Time.
Oh, sleepy time.
Sleepy Time, and now whenever the song Jupiter comes on from Movement of the Planets, I break into tears because he yawned and nuzzled into me when he heard the music from it, and he was like barely days old when when he came home, and I was like, I'm a dad. So, but yeah. Okay, buddy, are you ready to go
big
up?
Smile for Mama.
Are you ready to go upstairs with Mama now?
Yeah.
You seem so comfy.
Yeah.
Daddy doesn't want to let you go, but Daddy has his stream
no.
he's got to do.
No,
It's just a
but-
wipe. It's just a cotton. No, it's fine. Okay, you can go.
Ready
You
to
can
go
go.
upstairs and play? Let's
Daddy
go.
will see you on his break.
We can play with Aunt Chelsea's ball.
Yeah.
Let's go play with the ball.
Yeah. Take it easy, buddy. I'll see you at my break. I promise.
Alright, Daddy. See you then.
All right. Sorry, I got a little. I always love being around him, especially on days that I haven't seen much of him. So, sorry about that. Emotion. I can't be a streamer with emotion. What's wrong with me? I need to be heartless and cuss a lot. That's what I need to be for a streamer. Fuck children. Screw it. No. I'm joking. I'm kidding. I love my child very much. I have pictures of him all over my desk at work. I have tons of pictures that are just draining my phone battery. It's yeah. There we go. Yeah. Okay. All right, back to it. Sorry. Oh, eye. We have to get eye. Okay, let's make sure my shirt doesn't tuck. Okay. Okay, so that's the neck. There we go. What did we all dress up as Halloween? My partner did not dress up. Uh, she was kind of managing us both. I was in full Spartan armor. For those of you who have seen my Halo armor, I was in full Halo armor. That blew the neighborhood's mind because it wasn't my neighborhood. My neighborhood seen me in Spartan armor, and because of it, I get a lot of smart mouth kids to come up to my house like, "No, Fortnite's better." I'm like, no. I'm like, so I kind of took a break from my neighborhood because the wow factor's gone. But the little guy was dressed up as a shrimp, a jumbo shrimp, or for those of you who don't know, who don't use the term shrimp, he was a prawn. Uh, uh, so he was very cute. Let me see if I can bring up a picture. I'll see if I can bring up a picture. It'll probably look terrible. Let's see. I have a picture of him as a prawn. Okay. Here we go. Let's try this. So that's probably horribly lit. Yeah, so there he is. There he is as a prawn. So I think maybe here's better. There he is. There he is as a little jumbo shrimp. So, yep. Yes, he was. He was in the costume the previous stream. Thursday, he was in his costume, yes. Yes, he was a shrimp. He was real cutie. Everyone kept saying, "Oh, it's a jumbo shrimp." Like, yeah. Some people called him a popcorn shrimp, and some people called him a mantis shrimp or something like that. I'm like he is whatever shrimp you want him to be. He's adorable, and let him have this night. Okay. All right, clean that up. Perfect. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I know. I'm detailing parts that'll probably never be seen, but F3. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, we got some interesting uh got an interesting question from Discord. We can take a look at here. Um Hang on. Gaming Beaver, please. Gaming Beaver. There we go. Sorry. Like the burgers. Okay. Um. Okay, so let's see what this question is. All right. Okay. So this question. What kind of music do you listen to besides lo-fi? Okay, that's fair. That is a fair question. Um, I'm big into the just like good, just stuff with a good sound to it. I've been big into like K and J pop recently. I mean, Anything from like a Japanese anime intro is kind of good with me, especially something with a good beat that makes you feel pumped up and stuff like that. So, um, I know that some of the songs from K-pop Demon Hunter are on my current playlist. I'm always a fan of Hasune Miku. Um, yes, I like Vocaloid, Sumi. Um, at least Vocaloids come up with original music. Everyone's like, "Oh, AI fan." Like, no, Vocaloids are different. Vocaloids have their own music writers, so they have original music. AI steals. Yeah, so just saying. Uh, Beautiful. So yeah, I do enjoy Hatsune Miku. Do we want more Zoid info? More Zoid info? Okay, more Zoid info. Let's see. The first variant of this, the motorized variant, which I actually had a motorized variant of this long ago. It's been sold though. Um, but it released October 12th, 2000. It was 3,000 yen, 96 pieces, uh, 52 caps, but only 36 are used. What a waste. Oh, and it took two AA batteries. Yes, I remember that. It was a beast, and I also remember sometimes you could get the linkages mixed up wrong, and it made this horrible tick, 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 tick noise until you fixed it. Um, so mine did have that issue, and I found out what the issue was, and I fixed it. It was a linkage issue with the legs, and I was so happy when I fixed it. I was like, oh god, because if I kept going, it was going to stress and break from what I saw from instructions from other model builders. They're like, if you don't fix that linkage problem, it's going to stress, it's going to break, and it will never walk. And it'll be such a bummer. And I was a kid. I was like in my teens. I'm like, oh, all this money that people have spent on me for this, and I'm about to break it. And so I took it completely apart with the instructions, and I rebuilt the whole damn thing. And I was like, yeah, okay. And then I made sure that all the linkages were correct. So. All right, there we go. All right, I'm not sure. Now we need K. H-I-J. Did I already have K? There you are. K. Demandables. Okay, we got clipped off. All right. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. Mm. Sorry, I just got a message from my friend. Apparently, there is something on YouTube that is streaming the classic Godzilla's movies. And from what it's saying, from what he's saying, he's seeing one of the classic older ones, not the Heisei. I think Heisei was my generation. I think this is one back from like the 50s and 60s. So I don't remember. I think those were the Hondo era. Let me see. Godzilla eras. Showa. I'm sorry. That's from the. They're premiering some of the Showa. Uh, how did the D&D game go? It was a one shot. It went good. We survived. Surprisingly, he had my DM had gotten this new book that's kind of more of a Halloweeny, folklore style of D&D 5e, and he really wanted to try it out, and it seemed to go very well. Um, Oh, there is an update on some of our models. I just got news that unit, uh, my Jaeger unit for my Liger Zero just shipped. So we're hoping to get that soon. Um, I'm not sure if I talked about this, but I was a little disappointed with one of the stores I was using because I had reserved all 3 units through one buyer or one seller, and uh, I had also contacted them recently because I was concerned about the political climate, and I was hearing countries were shutting down like shipping to the United States, and I heard one of those would have been uh, Japan. So I contacted the company and said, "Hey, I put down a lot of money for these, and I just want to make sure I'm still going to get them, or if I need to find other ways of getting them." And they reassured me and said, "Hey, no worries. I'm going to tell you right now. We don't know when we're going to get them. Initially, we can only give estimates." I'm like, "That's fine. I understand that part. I just want to know if," and they said, "Due to the political climate, we will let you know if something changes, especially with like tariff pricing and all that." Which I said, I am fine with the tariff pricing. If it happens, we can make it work. Um, so I just said, I just want to make sure that I'm going to get what I paid for it. And they're like, "As of right now, everything is fine." And I then about a few weeks ago, I was checking in on the status of stuff, and I saw that my Schneider unit, or the Blade unit, as some people call it, was no longer like under pre-order. And I was like, "Oh, the Schneider must have came early." And then I went and I searched the site. It was completely removed from the website. And I'm like, "Well, hang on a minute. That's weird." And so I searched the site again, and I'm like, "Why is it not there?" And I'm like, "Oh hell." So it was completely removed from their inventory, and no one had messaged me. So I'm a little burned up at this point, and this. I spoke to these guys weeks ago. So unless they removed it just today and haven't gotten around to telling me, that's a problem. So I started sourcing out a new one. And I found a place that has it for pre-order. They say that it's the same concept of we'll announce when it's ready to ship. They already had their Jaeger units in, and I was just like, "Okay, fine. We're just going to do it this way, and I'll just order it through these guys." So I sent an email saying, "Look, I just noticed that the Schneider is no longer available on your website. No one has informed me, and I didn't like yell at them. I said, "Look, I am still going to keep my other orders, but I'm canceling my Schneider order because you guys apparently either forgot or were not going to tell me that it had not gone through. I would like my full refund, and but I would still like my other orders." And so they've already sent my Jaeger, which is fine. The Schneider unit is going to be given to me by a different company, so that's fine. I'm a little irked that it had to come down to that. I really don't like. The thing is, I like to find a company that I can go through and not be concerned about like the service quality. It just kind of bugs me because I really want a place that I can trust, that I can, because these things aren't cheap. I will say for these armor units, I mean, for a whole new Zoid, like a Zoid holding the armor unit, like a Panzer's like 80, a Schneider is like in the 90s, and the Jaeger is probably the cheapest at like a 70. But they're expensive, and some of them, through some dealers, get up into the hundreds. So I don't want to buy the big ones. I want to get the armor sets, so I just swap them out, because that's kind of the fun of it to me. Is I want to be able to do the CAS system, and I'm like, I just want to get the armor separate, and but if I would have to, I I would probably. And the thing is, though, is once the things hit eBay, you're screwed. Because there are so many that are just you go from 80 to $300 for a unit, and like really, and I don't get it. Scalping should be freaking illegal. Um, Reselling like that should be illegal, and but then there's that whole like, well, I bought it so I can resell it because it is now my property rule. That's just really stupid. And the thing is that I would the thing is that my approach to that would be is I'd go to those guys that are like asking for like $1,000 for something that's normally like $80 and be like, I know what the value of it is. I will pay you the value you paid for it for you to just break even. And they're like, no. And then like weeks later, they'll come back and be like, yeah, you still have that offer. I'm like, yeah, I'll help you break even. And like he's like, can you give me $10 more? I'm like, do you want? I'm like, you really just want to win, don't you? And I like, I just need to make something off of this. I'm like, I'll pay you $10 more, but that's it. I will pay you 90 from the original 80, and you can have the win, so to speak. But I am not paying a cent more. And he's like, fine, that's it. And so I've done that once, and I don't think I'll ever be able to do it again. But yeah. There we go. I'm sorry if the music's been off for a while. Look at that demon. Creepy. We're getting into some colored bits. There we go. That's interesting. This is a hinge rod. So one hinge rod. And this would come down and like that. So the shroud's going to come in on top of this. So this comes back, reveals this, and then the driver comes out via there. But then the shroud comes down and yeah. So awesome. Yes, I do all my own sound effects. So. How much more can we put together here? Why are you detailing the black part? Because these technically aren't black. All right, we're getting close to break time here. Oh, he's gotten creepier. I'm sorry. I am a young child at heart. All right, so before we do our outro, we'll just do a few final snips and prep a few pieces. There we go. There we go. There's that. And okay. So, this video should be up tonight, 8:30, 8:30, 9 o'clock Central U.S. Standard Time. And and the second half will be up tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Central Time. So you'll be getting like 4 days of releases. So you'll get tonight's and you'll get tonight, tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You'll have like videos straight through the week. So lucky you guys. That's pretty slick. So, but so we'll get that, and that is at our YouTube. That is now Spartan923 at YouTube. And the Spartan923 Gaming is the like YouTube address. So like so feel free to check that out. Hopefully it's simpler and easier to search now because of that. So don't forget to drop us a follow and a like there. Also, let's move this camera up. Also, don't forget to also Tuesday we will be starting our Devil May Cry for the holidays series. I will be revealing the title for it soon. Oh, I'm so sorry. I will be revealing the titles for that soon. It should pop up on the schedule tomorrow or tonight. So feel free to check that out. And next Thursday, Helldivers, maybe GTA, maybe we'll see. Maybe Uno, maybe Golf with Friends. We'll see. But yeah. Then what else? Oh yeah, then Saturday, back to this. I have a feeling this one's gonna go a lot faster than Gojulus. That was like 10 Saturdays worth of stuff. So, but yeah. So this one may be less than that. So who knows? I plan on the second half to reading a bit more of the information on it. So we'll see. We are currently at 152 followers, so please drop us a follow. Help get our stuff, help get us up there and mentioned to the people that want to watch our content. If you help us out with that, if you do that, it'll help get our videos suggested to people who want to watch our content, and therefore, when you remove your follow from it, we will have their follow, and they'll help us out big time. But if you really do want to help contribute to the channel, which is like not just helping suggest our videos, but like helping contribute to what makes this channel operate. If you hit the subscribe button, not only will it get rid of those pesky ads for you, but you'll be helping us with server fees, maintenance fees, model fees, groceries and diapers, and even holiday gifts fees, and stuff like that. It definitely helps us out with the way things are and prices going up. Every little bit helps, especially when it comes to providing a happy holiday for the little guy. So we greatly appreciate that. With that, guys, I really don't have much else to say except this video. Except don't forget to check out our stuff at Spartan93 Gaming, or Spartan923 at YouTube. It's going to take a little bit of getting used to. At Spartan923 on YouTube, and everything since day one. So we appreciate the help there if you just go check that out. And you can watch our previous build of the Gojulus. So, but yeah. Other than that, guys, remember to get out there, discover, explore, create, innovate. We'll see you here next time on Spartan93 Gaming. And for you sticking around, we'll be back in 15 to 10 to 15 minutes. And if not, we'll see you next time. Love you guys. Take it easy.
Ah, boy. Cut the music. Oh, boy. It's going to be hard coming up with titles for this.